bit from yesterday, but it's still pretty rough out there. So if you can avoid going out, I would definitely do so. Temperatures again are in the 30s and 40s here across southeast Texas. Small craft still exercising caution out there because it is choppy out on the bays. Our seas offshore about 3 to 5 feet. And today in Galveston, if you're heading out and about, overall it's a pretty good looking day. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s once again, but it's going to stay a little breezy out there, 10 to 20 miles an hour. I do think we'll see plenty of sun, and then as we head toward the nighttime hours, some rain comes into the forecast. So of course we'll check in on that 7-day and show you our rain chances coming up for tomorrow. It's ahead.
A major honor for the Children's Museum of Houston.
It's been named the best children's museum in the country. And our Ruben Dominguez is live at the museum this morning to tell us all about this new special ranking. Ruben.
Hey, Jose, think about this for a second. You take New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, some of the major cities in the United States that have a children's museum. For Parents Magazine to rate Houston #1, that is a huge honor. We've got Henry Yao with us here. He's the spokesperson. Once again, congratulations for that honor. And talk a little bit about just, the kind of work you have to put into getting something like that.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the Children's Museum of Houston is a reflection of Houston itself. We're a city of innovation. So all of our exhibits are a representation of that. We have, Kitropolis, which is a representation of, the financial need for kids to learn about money. We have exhibits like Matter Factory, which talk about nanotechnology. So all of those factors are a big, that's what matter.
It all contributes.
Exactly. It all contributed to this award.
Well, this is a great exhibit because we showed some of the viewers earlier. We were in a little town in Mexico from Oaxaca that you were created. Now, this is actually a representation of a classroom in Japan, correct?
That's right. This is the 5 Friends from Japan exhibit, and what we do here is we follow the lives of 5 kids from Japan, and we basically show them and unique experiences. We have a kid here in the class. We have, this is the Aisa's classroom, so you get to see what school is like in Japan. And so we have other areas in the exhibit in which you get to go into the classroom, into the bedroom, into the tofu shop. So a lot of just unique experiences that kids can see what it looks like in Japan, but also they can see how similar we are to them.
And the great thing is it's told from the point of view of 5 different students that they've followed in Japan and actually recreated this portion of their life. And you get to see some of the video in the screens. The kids are actually on different monitors here. You really get to follow them. Very neat. It is open. You can bring the kids today and check this exhibit out after school, and I recommend that you do so. Coming up in our next hour, we're going to take a look at some of the other portions of those 5 students from Japan's lives. Back to you in the studio.
And I'm so glad I got that honor, Ruben. I know I've seen you out there before with your daughter. I have just as much fun there as my children do.
That's right. It's great. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, congratulations to them.
I'm not going to miss this for the world.
Green Bay Packers fans haven't stopped cheering since their team won the Super Bowl Sunday night. Thousands lined up to welcome the Packers back home. A record 111 million people watched the win on television, and that tops the 106.5 million who watched last year's game. And not a whole lot of people who watched the Super Bowl cared for Christina Aguilera's altered lyrics when she sang the pregame national anthem.
She's getting a lot of heat from that, isn't she? Well, Fox 26 caught up with a toddler who didn't favor her singing either. Oh, no. 16-month Alejandro may not be talking just yet, but even he knew something was a little off with the song. His dad says he doesn't know what triggered his son's piercing cries.
I don't know what he caught on there or what happened there, but something, must have triggered it. And I'm just thinking he was just startled, with her high a cappella, but I didn't know.
In a statement, Aguilera says, quote, "I can only hope that everyone could feel my love for this country and that the true spirit of its anthem still came through." And I think that it did. It has to be so hard for her to have messed that up. It could happen to anybody. No one's perfect.
It really can. You know, but it hurts so badly when it's the world's largest stage at one time.
And one of the world's, and our country's largest song.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. The meanest guy on TV is back.
And we're talking about Simon Cowell. He's heading back to the U.S. for his new show, The X.